Hello and welcome to this new episode of Continuum Gaming, and in this episode we are going to have a look at 3 different games for Windows 10 Mobile again. And today it will be Chef's Cake Piece, Dame Deluxe or Dame Deluxe or Checkers Deluxe or something, I'm not sure what it is in English, something like that. And we are having a look at Car Demolition Derby Racing. My name is Gerald. As always, I've got a couple of different things with me, which are of course this Bluetooth mouse, which I'm going to use here. I am going to use my Foldable keyboard, which is this one. Both of them are Bluetooth enabled, and we are able to connect them to my smartphone, which is this Lumia 950 XL. It's not my active daily driver anymore, but it's fine for doing stuff like what we are doing here. It has Mozo cover at the back and is USB-C compatible, and like that has Continuum enabled on it. Continuum is a technology where you can use your smartphone connected by a USB-C connector like this to a USB-C hub like the Microsoft display connector here, and like that we can connect more or less a TV with this hub. Then the hub is going to be working with my smartphone, and the smartphone is going to generate this desktop-like experience, which is more or less really just generated. So in the end, it's not a desktop-like or a desktop operation system. It's still Windows 10 Mobile in this case, but it's more or less working or looking more or less like a desktop system. If you want to know more about this, please have a look at the corner up there. There are a couple of other videos where I'm talking about that more in depth. And other than that, let's start with the first game. The first game is going to be Chef's Cake Piece. And yeah, it's pretty much what you would expect it to be. It's a chess game. I'm going to go to my all apps list here, and I'm just going to search for it. It's called Chess. Probably that's already enough. Yeah, there we are. And as you can see, some of those are not available or are hidden more or less, or grayed out or whatever. Those are not available because they are not on my SD card at the moment, so I can't play them without reinstalling. And if you just see some of the gray ones there, that means that they are not Continuum enabled, because you can't play anything on the big screen. In some situations you need to switch over to the mirror mode, which will be for the last game we are playing, but not for this one. And so I'm just going to click on Chef's Cake Piece in this case. As you can see, this one should be Continuum enabled, so we can play it here and it should be fine. Just to let you know, it's very, very hot in here. I think I have 32 degrees or something, so if I'm sweating a little bit, sorry, I can't do anything against it. Anyway, as you already can see, it's a nice little chess game we are seeing here with all the normal pieces more or less. And you are going to have to fight in the chess game more or less. It's really pretty basic chess, so if you know chess, it's everything you would expect it to be. And if you don't know chess, then you might run into a couple of different problems here. Anyway, if we go to the menu here once, just to show you what's going on here, there's not too much to see. We have a statistic part where we can see, hey, how often did you lose, how often did you win, stuff like that. As you already can see here, there are a couple of different levels you're playing in. So up to level 6 for the most advanced AI more or less, which is going to play against you. And of course you can have a look at the settings, where for instance, hey, which kind of rotation you would like and stuff like that. It's not very much to think about. In the end, you are black or white, for instance. You can rotate that if you want to. You don't have to, you can just leave it like that. And of course, you can see if he's going to tell you which kind of moves are legal, which are not legal and stuff like that. So do you want these kind of helpers when you are playing, or would you like to play it in the normal mode more or less? And move operation mode is pretty whatever you want to do. You can slice for instance, or just point at it and stuff like that. In the Continuum mode, it really doesn't matter much. And then there's this render quality part. You don't have to think about all this. Other than that, sound volume, there are a couple of sliding sounds and stuff like that activated here, but nothing too special. And after that, just to show you what's going on here, I'm just going to click on one of those, and as you can see, he's going to tell you, okay, you can put it here and you can put it here in this case, because of course this is a pattern, and the pattern can be moved at least at the start for 1 or for 2 steps more or less. To make it faster, we are going to go this way, and now of course you can, for instance, try to more or less secure them, because in the end, chess is all about finding a good operation, finding a good strategy to go and kill, of course, the king more or less. I think the king is this one, and this might be the queen, but I'm not exactly sure at the moment. I think it's like that. Interestingly, what I always thought was that those should be switched over, but I'm not sure at the moment. Anyway, you can play it like this, and you can just try to go and try stuff out. And as you can see, legal moves are shown, and I can't go to the right here. It's more or less a horse. A horse can go 2 up, 1 to the side, or 2 to the side, 1 up, something like that. But it's not going to be able to do anything else than jumping there. So you just have to think about what you want to do here. And they already showed me that this is the queen, as it seems. And she's already now she's trying to get to my king here. That's pretty fast. But I don't know what she wants to do, because he's going to lose his queen no matter what he does. If he goes there, I can take my horse and put it down. If he goes there, I'm going to kill her with my king, probably. If he goes there, I'm going to kill him with my tower at this point. There's nothing he can do, so I'm just going to put my part up. Okay. What is he trying to do here? Oh, it's my king. Yeah, okay. He's trying to get rid of my king, of course, all the time, so I'm going to have to try to get him out there. Okay. Think that should handle that. Still, I'm really not sure what he's doing. But well. Maybe he's just smarter than me, because that's pretty much very possible in this case, if you ask me. And they are trying again. This one is a little bit... It's a bad thing, because he can now kill my queen, but for that matter... Ooh. Yeah, he's pretty good. Okay, just to let you know, I'm pretty much a novice in chess. So what he's doing here is always putting me on pressure, which isn't great for me, let's say it like that. So let's see what I can do here. Now I'm going to lose my bishop in this case, can't do anything against it. Oh, even 2 of them. Okay, sorry about that, costs you yours too. Now he's trying to get my horse, probably. So, not there, not there, not there. All is bad for me. Yeah, he's already getting on my nerves pretty much. Well, I'm just not going to do anything at this point there, because he would lose his queen too, which he doesn't like to. No matter what he does, he's going to lose it. This would be bad for me, this would be bad for me, this one is bad for me too, and this one is bad for me too. So my horse is more or less stuck there, can't do anything. Let's see, if I use this one and go 1 up. Don't know what's happening, we will see. Same here. I lose a bishop, but he loses a queen. That's not going to happen. Same if I go here, and he is trying to take it now, it's bad for him, no matter what he does. A horse is much more worse than a peasant, and his queen is much more than that one, so that's not going to happen. Oh, and he can't even because I mislooked there. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Maybe we can pin her down a little bit better. Oh, and he did a charade, so that is possible too. Interesting. Not good. Not good. Not happy about the whole situation there. Okay, he's trying to get his peasant there to get me into that. He's going to win this, absolutely. Because I'm just not used to this kind of game that much. And that is pretty bad, I shouldn't do that, because then he can just go up and more or less I have to jump around him, that wouldn't be nice. This one isn't great, but at least she can't do much against me now. Or he can't. This one is bad too, I can't go up there. It's double safe more or less. Let's see, we could try this one. Not good. And now a checkmate, probably. Oh, no. Oh, I can't hit back. I didn't know that. I thought I at least could hit back, but now it's more or less over, so checkmate, black wins. Couldn't win this. You saw, I just lost this in a pretty bad fashion. If you want to, you could use the undo now, so you could go back and try in another way and stuff like that. But as you can see, this is more or less the game you are going to play here. It's a pretty fun one. You can go with different kinds of levels and stuff like that and try the game out. I really like it. It's nicely done, it's easy to play, it's really not hard on your hardware or whatever, it's working like it should, so try it out. Anyway, let's go to the next part. So the next part is going to be, for those who are as bad as in chess than I am, we can do it with Deluxe, for instance. It's more or less for another game like this, but in this case it's called Dame or Checker. All you have to do here is more or less go with, okay, I already have played a little bit and got it to a more or less probably a draw in this case, so I'm going to put this in just to show you what's going on. Okay, so first off, you can play it with one player or with two players, and you can have kind of different kinds of difficulty levels again, and you can use different kinds of rule sets more or less, which is a little bit funny because I only know that one that I'm already playing here. But there seems to be an American standard, an American vacation or free time, a tournament one, Italian set, a Russian set and a Spanish set. So whatever. Here you can even see what that means, which is a little bit fun to see. So as you can see, only jump to the left and to the right, that's normal. And okay, the Italian one can't jump over the checker or the dame in this case. Dame means woman or a lady in German, more or less. If I click on this, let's see. Okay, American in vacation doesn't more or less force me to jump over stuff if I don't want to, which sometimes can be very, very helpful. Here, more or less in the Russian one, if you have one of the ladies, more or less, or the dame, you can really fly around, so it's easier to go over stuff and so on and so forth. That's fine. Played that before. Same with the Spanish one, as it seems. What's the difference? Oh, okay, and in the Russian one you can even go back, which is something you can't in the normal part. And here is... Okay, so these are the more or less tournament one. I think I know this one, and I know this one. I think I will go with the standard one, just to play a little. I'm going to lose this too, because I'm really not good at this kind of board games and stuff like that, but we are trying. Okay, so let's start. As you can see, you have the computer or the AI, which is going to fight against you, and of course you are the Spieler 1, so Spieler 1 in this case, so the player 1 in the end. And what you already can see, you get a couple of different helpers here too. So in the end, all this little shining around this tells you where you that this is a more or less a stone where you can jump with around. And here you can already see he is telling you, hey, you can go there and there, and so stuff like that. So he's going to show you the possible moves more or less. And yeah, what would be the worst thing I could do? I could start like this. I'm not going to, but I could. In the end, what you want to avoid in Dama or in Checker is, of course, that you jump over another stone. So he's going to try to position his stones that he has one after that free. And if he can, then he's going to jump over there. And you can even jump as long as you can jump over another stone. So if you go here and I would have one here and this would be empty, he could go dab, dab and get 2 stones from me. That's not what I want, of course, but it's like the game is working. And I'm just going to put something in here so I block him. He can't jump over me there. That's a better version to places in this case. Again, I'm not a pro or anything in this game, so I'm not going to really get everything right or play very great in this game. Just don't expect me to. I'm just going to show you how this game is played, what you can do, and yeah, more or less after that, let's see what we can achieve here. I'm not sure if I can achieve a lot. But as you can see, I could now take that one. If I do that, he's going to counter me with this stone, but just for the heck of it, to show you what's going on, now I got 1 point, he's going to jump over, exactly. We are more or less at the same situation than before, nothing much happened here. I can now choose to go with this one over here. He's not able to hinder me, but he would lose 1 stone. After that, he's going to jump over me again. So let's use this stone, jump over that. What you see here, we're in the standard one, so he's going to force me to jump over one of the stones if I can, and that is going on here. So in the end, I'm not able to not jump over that, more or less, and so I will have to, in this case. Again, here it is exactly the same. I will have to jump over that one. We're going to do that. He is going to jump over me because he has to. And now, as you can see, I can't jump over him again. So what I can do, I can try to go this way. Okay, and now I'm forced to jump and I'm thinking what would be the better way. In the end, this one and this one are now catchable or should be catched. And like that, both of those moves are allowed in this case. And I think I'm going to do this one, because then I can, if he has to do this, he is far away from getting a lady, more or less. Ladies are of course the stones which are easier to move around, which have more capabilities and so on and so forth, depending on which kind of rule set you're playing. At the moment it's a standard rule set, so it's not that hardcore, but in the Russian, for instance, a lady is really worth a lot and very hard to play with, or very hard to let go in the end. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. What I'm trying to do now is I'm going to fixate his stones. Okay, he's telling me I have to jump, which is a little bit unfortunate in this case. Oh, but he gave me a nice little jumper here. So as you can see, I have a lady now, and I got two of his stones, which is pretty good, pretty good. Yeah, now I'm forced to jump. I wouldn't like to, but I have to. So I can't really do anything else. He's going to jump over me again, and he gets a much better part there. So this was bad for me because I had to follow the rules there. And there's nothing I can do against that in this case. Still pretty bad, but what should I do? Okay, well, now I will have to come to a better version here now, which is pretty hard for me now because I already lost too many of the points here. Pretty bad already for me. Let's see if I can go and get his points at least a little bit better. And now, because I can't jump back with a normal stone, I can't really hit him. So what I will have to do here, more or less flee from him, because he's going to have his second goal there, which is bad for me. I can jump behind this, so he will have to, yeah, okay. I'm forced to get that again. I really hate this. I don't want to be forced all the time to do the worst moves I can do. But yeah, I can't do anything against it. As you can see, I'm going to lose this game probably, because he had a couple of different really nice ones. And I'm not sure why he's offering me his lady, probably because there's nothing else we can do at the moment. I'm just going to jump around here a little bit. I often think that this kind of game, at least in some situations, not in all of them, but in some situations, leads to a draw. But we will see what's happening here. Because as you can see, if I go there, he's not going to be able to overcome me. So I can really jump over him here. And he can't hit back, so he's going to lose everything more or less after a while. But he gets a lady now, a second one, and that's going to be hard because that one can hit back. So I really have to make sure that he's not going to be able to get me, like this for instance. And this one would be hard, but I can jump here, so he's not going to be able to get me. But now I can't go anywhere. I'm not sure if he pins me down now, or if he can do that, I'm not sure. I think we are in an endless loop now. The endless loop is going to be, he's going to jump around. No! Why the heck is he giving me that? Maybe because they knew that this would be an endless loop. I'm not sure. So I'm not going to jump into his, of course, and he's not going to jump into mine, and so we are going to go to one of the ends here. Not sure what he's going to do now. We can't really win, because this is just unlikely to happen. And this is one of the reasons why Dame or whatever is a little bit, you know, Why? What are we going to do now? Jumping around for the whole eternity? Because now somebody has to mess up to get into the range of the other one. So if I click there, and then I would lose. If I go here, he can't overjump me, but he's going to absolutely go over there. Perfect. Normal for him. Now he pinned me down and I lost. Okay, perfect. Yeah, it's really like that. He got me because I jumped in there, and now anywhere I'm going to jump, I'm going to lose. He wins. Doesn't matter. Okay, anyway, this is more or less the game. You already saw it. He got me there. 50 turns we needed, and he really got me to 9 minutes in this case. Anyway, it doesn't matter. As you can see, if you like this kind of game, try it out. It's a pretty nice one, and I can highly recommend it if you like this kind of checker game or whatever. So let's have a look at the last game in our setup today, and the last game is going to be, I'm going to go over here, and the last game is going to be one that we have to play in the mirror mode because it's not available in the Continuum mode in this case. So what I want to play with you is of course the car demolition derby. As you can see, it's blended out or grayed out, so we have to go in the other direction there. And if I click on that, he's not going to open it. He's going to tell me, hey, I can't open it in this way. We will have to use the smartphone. So how to do that? The easiest way is I'm just going to go in here. I'm going to click the three dot points up there. And if I go to the display settings now, I can scroll down a little bit to the extended options more or less, and then I can switch over to the mirror mode, which you can see here. Now we are really just mirroring everything that is on the smartphone, but like this we can easily play games like the car demolition part, which is of course playable in the smartphone itself, otherwise you couldn't install it. But as you can see, perfect. We have it now, and I can click on this. Just to let you know, in this game I don't know what the wind condition more or less is. It's a 3D game where you're going to drive around with a car against other cars which are driving around in the arena, and you're going to fight more or less against I think all of them are just normal KI systems, or yeah, just some kind of a computer in this case. And you will have to use your smartphone itself to control this, otherwise you're not going to be able to work this. Biggest problem for me, here you can see it, it's really just a mirror. I can click on start in this case. The biggest problem for me in this game is I never score a point. I don't know why. Even if I hit other cars or whatever, I think I would have to incapacitate or something the other car, but in the end I don't see that. It's fun to play for a small little time, but after a while you would like to win or do something or lose or whatever, right? Anyway, I can't change that. Seems to be the case with this game. And yeah, what can you do here? You can really choose between different kinds of cars, or let us say textures on the same car, because it's all the same car, but you can have a couple of different textures, which is fine. It's just like it is. As you can see, you can do the survival mode or you can do the career mode. In the survival mode, as mentioned before, it's not going to be much. You're just going to play and play and play, and I don't know what's happening. If I go to the career one, we can probably do something and have a couple of different options here. Let's see what's going on in this one. So, 3D, there's no kind of shadows or whatever, so he's going to really make it easy on the hardware. And there you can see we can already fight against one other car. It's not against a lot of them or something. I don't even see him. Where is he? Come on. Where are you? There he is. Okay. And now, yeah, it's demolition. So in the end, what you should do is hunt him down, pin him to one of the walls, or try to get him in a different way. Yeah. Or get hit by him, like this. And in the end, it's not going to be steerable by the wheel kind, or the accelerator of your smartphone or whatever. it's really just going to be steerable by the buttons here. So here's this handbrake part you can see up there, which is fine too, pretty fun. And now just try to get him down. And as mentioned before, especially in this kinds of scenarios, I'm not really sure how I should pin him down finally, at least. After a while, the good thing about this game is it's really going to show you when you hit other cars and stuff like that. So you are going to... Oh, come on. Where are you? Should be somewhere. Hello? Oh, he's over there. Okay. The good thing about all this, as you can see, we can maybe pin him down. Okay. Try to drive back. Go. Come on, come on. Okay, got him. Do you see this? I don't gain points or anything. I'm not sure what's happening. But if you have a look at his car now, he's already a little bit flatter at the start at least than before. So let's see what we can do here. Do you see the front part of his car? For some reason, I didn't even get him there, I think, but for some reason the front car of his car is already a little bit down here. Yeah, got him there in a great way, but I'm pretty much... Drive out there, I can't see anything. Come on. Yeah, okay, worked. And as you can see, my car has a problem too. Already his is pretty much damaged already too, but I'm not sure what to do here other than just driving around. And I think after a while you should just be damaged enough to not be able to drive around anymore, right? This is all what demolition derbies are about. And of course, not driving against walls would be a good thing too. Sometimes it's a little bit hard, for me at least, to play this game if I'm watching the big screen. Okay, got him at the back. Don't know if that was good or not. Let's see what we can do here. Come on, drive, drive, drive. Let's say the car isn't a powerful one. Where is he? Come on, there he is. Okay. Got him. Let's try again. At least if I find him. Oh, he's probably behind one of the hills here. There he is. Okay. I think he's by himself driving against stuff. Okay, that's a bad thing. Let's see if I can pin him down or something. But now nothing is happening, you know? I got him pretty well from the side. But what is going on now? I'm not sure. Okay, he is putting me against that car. Good thing about it is he's going to let you go after a while, so it's not like he's just pinning you down and then you are just running against that part there for eternity. Okay, let's try to let him go a little bit. Drive, 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 come on. Where is he? There he drives. Let's see if we can pin him down again. Didn't hit him nice. Hit myself nice, perfect. But as you can see, you can drive around a lot of times and there's nothing happening. And I'm just not sure how I would win this game. Would I really have to play it for half an hour till one of the cars is really that damaged that it's not driving anymore? Or is that even happening sometime? I'm not sure. Maybe I have to switch them over or something? I'm not sure. But I think I already... Drive over there, do something, don't stand there till he is coming back for you. I think this would be a really great game if there was, after a while at least, the damage not only showing but really getting you down or whatever. And as you can see, we are driving around here, trying to hit the other one. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, which is fine. That's how the game should go. Got him pretty nicely there, but it really doesn't make any difference, or should it? I'm not sure. Come on, drive to the side. Why are you staying there? Okay. Okay, that was bad. He is going to drive over me. Did he win it now? No, I'm just respawning. Okay, whatever. Got him there again. No winning condition available in this game. So let's drive one or two more parts. Maybe I should try what's happening if I'm just letting him win or something, just to see if it's possible as well. Or if it's just for the fun of hitting each other, I'm not sure. But then, why is there a career mode? I'm not sure what's happening here. So this is really something I can't really pin my hands on, what I have to do here. Anyway, as you can see, if you like this kind of demolition stuff, then this might be a good one for you. It really is fun to hit him, put him down, put him against the walls here. Did I help him now? Probably I'm helping him. And as you can see, my car is already that bad. Nothing that would be that damaged as it is would really drive anymore, because even the wheels are showing through my chassis now. It would be that much over already. Now come on, let's use the handbrake here once. As you can see, I can do that. If I do that, I'm going to hit even harder with the brakes. Okay, perfect. As you may already have noticed, it's more or less cutting in the middle, and that's just normal because my camera just went out of space, and so I couldn't record the rest. In the end, there's no real win condition, I think at least, that you can achieve in this game. So you can just drive around, hit other cars, you can go between those two modes, but nothing is going to really happen, or maybe you have to hit something very hard or something, I'm not sure. I couldn't make it happen. Anyway, if you like this game, try it out. Maybe you'll find a way to do it, and if you do, please have a look and put your comment and your more or less your resolution to the whole problem here into the commentary section, and I would really love to read it and see what's going on there. Other than that, thank you for watching, thank you for listening. I hope you had a great time with this episode. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, of course. And if you didn't subscribe to the channel till now, the button is right down below there. Click on that. And other than that, thank you for watching, thank you for listening. See you in the next episode. And yeah, nothing more to say. Bye. Bye.